here in Vietnam this time in Hue. Margaret Shepherd went on a visit about 14 kilometers outside of Hue to a certain pagoda where she met with this monk who was the teacher of Vĩnh Thọ. He is one of the most renowned calligraphers of Vietnam. His name is monk Minh Triều, and in the following we'll take a look at their meeting.
As part of her calligraphy training course, Margaret finds herself in Hue, the former capital city of Vietnam, and in its architectural features, the hub of the Han Nom scripting culture of the country. 40 minutes outside the city at Huyền Không Sơn Thượng Pagoda, Margaret meets with the head monk, one of Hue's premier practitioners of calligraphy, monk Minh Triều. His calligraphic works were some of the earliest to be exhibited in Vietnam in the early 1980s. The realms of Occidental and Oriental letterings crossed during this meeting as the two calligraphers exchanged demonstrations. Monk Minh Đức shares his thought on the fundamental differences between the two.
Qua cái sự giao lưu này, nét bút của bà Margaret, thì tôi thấy rằng là dù sao người Tây phương mà thể hiện cái nét chữ Latin á, thì vẫn rơi vào kỹ thuật, rơi vào phương pháp. Mà nét chữ của Đông phương nói chung á, tránh phương pháp, tránh kỹ thuật mà thể hiện cái hồn, cái thân ở trong đó.
For Margaret, the space that surrounds the pagoda and the meeting with Vietnam's calligraphy legend has been a memorable experience.
It's very inspiring. He symbolizes what calligraphy can be in any country, where the best minds have studied and thought about it. He respects the culture. He knows that calligraphy is a way of making culture as good as it can be.
Margaret's encounter with monk Minh Đức has not only created a chance for different cultures of writing to meet, but has also given her insight into the exciting development and potential of the art of calligraphy in Vietnam.
What did you think about being able to meet with Minh Đức Triều, the monk who is very well known? I mean, he's been renowned in the field of calligraphy since the 1980s.
Yeah, it was a real privilege because not only is he a great man, but his calligraphy is in the landscape, and I got to see Vietnamese calligraphy at its very best. It was really just a step above anything I'd seen before.
Did you notice anything particular that was different in his technique of calligraphy?
I asked him about his technique, and he sort of laughed and said, well, I just it's very important to be in the present moment. I asked for technique and he gave me philosophy,
yes,
which was, to me, was extremely interesting. In my own calligraphy, I'm kind of like an engineer. You know, here's the tools, here's the forms, here's how you do it, and you do it the same way each time. He said he had an attitude that comes out of Zen Buddhism. And that kind of flows from him, so that the technique is not the big thing.
Yes.
It is the state of mind.
It's almost like meditation.
Yeah, it's very much like meditation.
Yes.
And so to watch him do calligraphy was just like watching someone think or watching someone meditate, only you could see inside